Hey, Moments and Builders. I am really glad that you've joined us for our very first Insight call today. And I'm excited for the topic that we're going to be talking about, which is optimism. And I know that sounds a little bit heady and touchy-feely, good-feely kind of a topic. But for real, building momentum has nothing to do with the short-term goals. It is not a shortcut to success. There is no shortcut to success. Building momentum is all about the long game and being in it for the long game, staying in it when it gets hard. And the biggest part of that is mental toughness. I've been listening to a podcast recently with Dr. Michael Gervais, and he had a very interesting take on training mental toughness, training resilience. Dr. Gervais trains the Seattle Seahawks, and he works with some real high-end businesses and corporate on this mental training, and applies a lot of it to sports psychology as well. So I really love what he has to say about optimism, and that's that optimism is the center of mental toughness. If you want to be in it for the long haul, if you want to be in it when things get tough and you need to be able to stick with things, then optimism is the center of that. Now, optimism is simply the way that we look at our future. Neither optimism or pessimism are something that people are born with. It is something that is learned, and we learn it through interactions with our family. We learn it through interactions with our friends, from things we watch on TV that teach us whether being optimistic or being pessimistic is okay, and whether it's good to be one or the other. That is good news. It is good news because this is a skill that we can develop. And the best way that we train optimism is by looking around to see the good in the world. So I'm going to quote a study that was done by a guy named Martin Single out of the University of Pennsylvania, and this was done with thousands of people, and it's been replicated many times, so I'm sorry for butchering his name, but Dr. Martin got thousands of people together, and for 7 days he had them go out and find 3 things that were good in the world, and then at night write them down. So what they found was folks who came into the study that had some sort of depression, by doing this simple task for only 7 days, were actually able to stabilize the symptoms of the depression. Folks that came into the study that didn't have any signs like that actually still showed an increase in life satisfaction. So something as simple as taking the time each night to look and see and think about your day and trying to find the good that was in the world is a huge, enormous tool. He goes on to say that happiness is taking your strengths and your unique abilities and being able to apply it for the better good. And, being able to see the fact that it has nothing to do with your circumstances. The way that you can see something good is coming and something good is around the corner is what allows you to stay in it in the long game. It's what allows you to say when things get tough, something good is coming. And we absolutely can train that. So when we front end train somebody to start thinking more optimistically, then when those tough times do come, and we know that they will, they're much more resilient. They're much more able to stick to it, and because of that stick-to-itness, they're going to see their goals through to completion. So those challenges, those hard times, they're going to come no matter what. It's kind of like gravity. All of us experience it the same way. How we experience gravity is up to us. In fact, I've got a little diagram here for you if you can see it. My very modest artistic skills. But the arrows represent gravity. They affect us all the exact same way. And what side of the hill you are on kind of affects how the gravity is going to affect you. And so if you're on the, this is backwards, so forgive me. But if you're on the negative side, if you're looking at things negatively, you are literally working uphill. That gravity is making it harder for you. But if you choose to look at those hard times like challenges and grow from it and be better from it, and you're on the positive side of the hill, that gravity actually starts to work with you. And it's a lot easier to create momentum when you're on the positive side of the hill and get that snowball effect in your life than it is when you're working against it. So I challenge you guys, as one of your challenges this week is to create a nighttime routine. Start adding in 3 positive things that are going right that day. All right. Love you guys. Thank you.